What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another pay-per-view event on our Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode series. I'm D with NearFallGaming. We're going to get right into it. This is Summerslam, the accumulation of the last month ever since the Great American Bash. The last 4 weeks, we've been on a collision course. We're going to do the quickest preview of last week's Smackdown, just so we can get straight into the SummerSlam action. Elijah Burke defeats Chavo Guerrero. The story of note here is that Marcus Corvan was not in the managerial role, and that he and Elijah Burke have basically split. Marcus Corvan storms the ring to come get the ass of Elijah Burke. Elijah Burke takes off. Marcus Corvan announces the match for SummerSlam. Up next, Mr. Kennedy defeats Gregory Helms. It wasn't a handicap match. It was a one-on-one match. Snitsky was just there for the extra help to get the simulated victory. Sabu successfully defended his Cruiserweight Championship against Kenny Dykstra. Kane defeated Finlay, Regal, and Booker. However, Booker dipped in this match and left left William Regal and Finlay, on their own. It was no longer a 3-on-1, it was more of a 2-on-1 after Kane had gotten the upper hand and the advantage. Booker took off with his belt, his United States belt, his precious United States belt. Took his ass up the ramp, and off into backstage. And then in the main event, one-on-one competition, we see the appearance of Lashley and Kennedy. However, just for rivalry continuation, Mysterio defeats Edge by disqualification because Edge just brutally assaults Mysterio with a chair, gets his ass disqualified. He grabs a mic and basically starts warning Bobby Lashley that this was going to be his future, as he and Bobby Lashley have a TLC match coming up for SummerSlam. Bobby Lashley comes to Rey Mysterio's aid, and that's how the show ends. Now we're going to move on to SummerSlam. Now, because of the way that the game is set up, I am absolutely yoinked as far as matches available in the match card that I have to me. We only got one match on the in-game match card. That's going to be Edge versus Lashley. However, we're not going to let this simple fact make all of our other build-up and all of our other storylines all for naught. We are going to have an exhibition card in the gameplay, more basically. However, in the kayfabe, it's just going to keep going right along with these stories. Any matches will have that impact onto the gameplay, whether it's a championship that we have to change or, whatever it may be. We will get the popularity adjusted accordingly as quickly as we can. This, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. Let's just get into the preview for SummerSlam. Bring up the graphics. Oh boy, side note, I had to do so many, the Hall of Fame mode to get all these arenas unlocked, and I'm glad we finally got it. We got everything taken care of, baby. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But anyway, I digress. Match number 1, the grudge match. Marcus Corvan and Elijah Burke. Just straight up one-on-one. Let these boys at it with one another. Marcus Corvan, he had Elijah Burke's back all the way through their struggles up until the last moment. He was willing to work past Elijah Burke, dipping on him in a managerial role once before. However, when he dipped on him in a tag team match, that was pretty much the end of it. He just, like, it looked like Elijah Burke was gonna walk out on Corvan. Corvan, like, you're kidding. I'm used to this by now. Elijah Burke comes back to the ring, makes it look like he is, he's gonna be a mature adult and get through this, and ultimately he just attacks Marcus Corvan. That is the breakup of our first tag team champions of the series. So we're gonna see the two of them take out their emotions, their saltiness, and their bad blood against one another in this SummerSlam opener for SmackDown. Match number 2 is going to be Kane versus King Booker for the United States title in a steel cage match. You read it correctly, folks. Steel cage match. That means there is going to be no interference from William Regal or Finlay. There's no way. I mean, there's a way to escape, but King Booker's going to have to fight out of it for sure. So, King Booker has kind of been a coward the last month ever since he's gotten himself involved with Kane. You know, he successfully defended his championship at the Great American Bash after winning it at Judgment Day, but now his debatably his toughest task yet at SummerSlam, steel cage match against the big red machine that is Kane. Moving on to match number 3, another grudge match, Mr. Kennedy and Rey Mysterio. These two have had bad blood ever since Mr. Kennedy lost in the main event at the Great American Bash. Even though Mr. Kennedy technically wasn't the one who lost, but that's not the point for right now. Rey Mysterio wanted to be a contender. Mr. Kennedy wanted to be a contender. Both of these guys have reasons to believe that they should be contenders over one another. Ultimately, neither of them are contenders. Edge has got his World Heavyweight Championship match tonight, but that's not the point. That is not the point, folks. So it is just a straight up one-on-one match in kayfabe and one-on-one in this gameplay. So that is our matches leading up to the main event, a true SummerSlam quality match, Edge versus Bobby Lashley in a TLC tables, ladders, and chairs match for the World Heavyweight title. This isn't Edge's rematch clause. This is another championship opportunity that he had earned. He earned that through a battle royal. Rey Mysterio eliminated Kennedy in the battle royal. Kennedy came back into the ring and eliminated Rey Mysterio when it was down to just Rey Mysterio and Edge, so that's how Edge won. Even though he didn't necessarily, do the work, so to speak, he got himself the shot. So we will see if he can win the World Heavyweight Championship back. So with that being said, we're going to get right into the first match, and we're going to let it load up. Here comes that man, Marcus Corvon. Absolute beast. Beast. Nah, but for real, he's like an actual dude's quite the impressive athlete. Alright, moving on. We ain't got too much time though. I mean, it's only a 4-match card, but it is a pay-per-view. We've had 2 pay-per-view shows. Both of those episodes were over an hour. We are going to do whatever we can while still following this format, because I've yet to figure out another format that works best. I'm kind of thinking about like highlights or something. If you think maybe doing like a highlight package for SummerSlam or just the pay-per-views in general would be, better, or something like that instead of these long ass episodes. So, if you think that would be better, drop a comment down below. That would be cool. But otherwise, we're just going to try to get through these matches fairly quickly. The irony has got to be observed that I actually just made the whole entrance longer by talking about how I was trying to make the video not as long. So that's good stuff, right? Good stuff. Oh. Let's go, Corvon. Let's go. Let's go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Another STO, okay.
And if his opponent is smart, he'll get the hell out of there. Nice quick counter there.
Damn, Elijah's just...
It's so great
He's elusive.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a rep popularity contest.
Ooh, okay, big belly, super belly to belly. Okay, Corvon, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Don't do that. Okay. At least he didn't do that little, like, crouching, spider monkey jump. Alright, brother. Okay. And remember, obviously these two were partners. These two were tag team champions together. In fact, Elijah Burke, with the comfort of the backup of Marcus Corvan, was a dual champion. The cruiserweight champion as well as the tag team champion. So, you know, that's definitely worth noting, and it's got to be said. You know, these guys were a prominent force to be dealt with. However, Elijah Burke's ego and his pride in his singles competitor and his singles work as a singles competitor, you know, it just got in the way, and ultimately Elijah Burke was just so focused on the cruiserweight champion that it caused that rift between them. So probably it is a large reason why they had those communication issues and ultimately lost the tag team titles. However, you know, the Hardy Boys, it ain't for nothing, they're one of the best, the greatest of all time. So, you know, it's not just that, you know. Those boys did them dirty in a ladder match, and I remember that. Sent one of they asses through the announce table. I think I sent Corvan's ass through the announce table. But okay, so how can I? That's not. I know that's not the pounce what I was hoping to do, but we'll give it a go anyway. Gosh, this is so weird. Did he ever actually do this? I cannot say that I watched a lot of Marcus Corvan enough to see that move, or I just don't remember it anyway. Or Monty Brown, because I believe, I'm like so confident that they were the same person. I just can't say it for sure, but I am very, very confident that he and Monty Brown, he was Monty Brown in TNA. Okay, we got some out of the ring action, similar to Chris Masters and Kane at the Great American Bash. No, not quite to that level. This is not a hardcore match. There's a ring count out bell. Burke is hurting though, I'll tell you that much. Oh, big spear, big spear. Alright, cool one. We're gonna hit him with bop, bop, bop. Okay. Oh. Didn't work. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Ooh, okay. Ooh, you tried to hit me with that. You tried to hit me with a drop kick, did he? Tried to hit me with a drop kick, did he? He's red. He's hurting. I can go for it very soon. Hit him with another spear. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I'll just do this little rinky-dink thing. I mean, I'm sure it would hurt if like somebody actually did this to you, but it looks extremely uncomfortable. Knees to the face would never feel good. It looks like a submission, but the high impact of just wrenching his arm just doesn't really do it for me visually, I suppose.
There are two things I like about Elijah Burke. This could be three right here. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Nice victory for Corvan. Marcus Corvan. Let's go. Big man picks up the victory, you know, rather convincingly. It's a good match. These two probably go at it for maybe 15, 17 minutes. It's a good back and forth. Elijah Burke is certainly a formidable competitor. However, you know, Marcus Corvan is a tank. He's quite the powerhouse. He's a very good athlete. So, you know, that's just the way it goes. So you see this I don't even have the proper words to describe showing the exhibition exit screen. But that is the end of this match. We got to move on to the next match. We're going to act like it's the same thing. You can see it loading up now. It is Kane versus King Booker in the steel cage match. You gotta love this stage. This Summerslam stage is absolutely beautiful. The little nameplate looks great. And The whole stage just looks great. I love the Titantron, you know. And that big man, he's just looking good. He's coming down. He's getting ready to get it on. He's gonna put his hands in the air, and then he's gonna bring them down to the ground. Here we see. We go up, and then we go down. Nice, very nice. Very, very, very nice by the Big Red Machine. All right, moving on. And here comes that boy, that man, that king, that United States champion, King Booker. Yes, sir. And you already know the United States Championship's on the line. You already know. It's an exhibition match and the United States Championship is on the line. We don't play around. We talk about we don't deviate from the L's that we take. We learn and adjust from the L's that we take. And that is actually right. we take that so seriously that a change that would affect nothing on our general manager mode gameplay, we honor it. And here we go. Steel cage match. King Booker, Kane. We got that HUD turned on. I didn't even like think to say anything about it in the last one because we went so long without having the HUD, that heads-up display. Now it's on. We're gonna get right into the action, this steel cage action. King Booker in the gameplay right now. You see him not afraid. You see him, you know, approaching Kane by the balls. However, in the kayfabe, King Booker is dodging Kane. He is ducking Kane. He is dipping Kane. He is diving Kane, and he is dodging Kane. So, you know, King Booker is acting very cowardly right now in this match. Excuse me. But, you know, we got to do what we got to do to retain the United States Championship if we're going to retain the United States Championship in a steel cage match that, you know, if I'm going to lose a match, it very likely could be a steel cage match. But that's not the point here. The point is... Oh, nice reversal. Nice reversal, Book. The point is... I forgot the point. Because I got so into the match. I just was forgetting everything. Okay, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. But yeah, I remember what I was saying. The kayfabe, you know, King Booker, you know, he obviously he's in a steel cage match. He's gonna have to do something. He can't run this whole time. But Kane is definitely the intimidating one in this match. Kane is definitely the comfortable one in this match. Kane is the one, the aggressor in this match. He is not, you know, getting that work done to. Ooh, okay. Well, he's not getting that work done to him right now. He's giving me that work for sure. What are you doing, Kane? I'm gonna need you to chill out, brother. But don't you dare. Good old leg whip just to mess you up. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Kane. Fuck you. Who's your finisher? That's strategy right there. That's that Healy shit where King Booker makes Kane lose his finisher in kayfabe. but you know, King Booker is going to win if he's gonna win. If he, you know, he's going to get his offense in, you know, through, you know, taking Kane's knee out and maybe throwing him into the steel cage that way, you know, to open things up. Booker's obviously a big dude. He's got William Regal and Finlay out there in some capacity. Obviously, they are not going to be climbing the cage like monkeys or anything like that to give King Booker some assistance. That's just not the case here. Oh gosh, what? This isn't good. Submissions are not good for me. I should have turned submissions off. Oh no, I never turned a pin and give up on, actually. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Watch us submit. That'd be really sad. Oh man, what are you doing, Kane? What are you doing?
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on.
Oh, I thought Kane was about to do that the reversal where he does a backflip. But you know, William Regal and Finley are still going to cause a distraction of some sort, but they are not climbing up. We'll do a little spot where like William Regal's trying to throw the chair up, but he can't actually clear the clear the cage. That, you know, little slight comedic relief there. But for the oh gosh, this might not be the best decision, but we're gonna. Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up. I'm watching him too much. Oh god, that was terrible. It only takes 3. Get out. Get down. Yeah, baby. We just okay. King Booker with the indirect assistance, the influence of William Regal and Finley. This allows him to get the edge on Kane. Kane, he's got the match. He's got the upper hand in the match throughout the entire match. However, King Booker, that sly son of a bitch, just knows how to get himself out of those finicky situations and get himself just enough time to climb out of the cage. We're going to, you know, say that as the actual ending, it was King Booker's able to get out through the door of the cage, okay? So what happens is Kane stops Booker from getting out of the cage, the door, the first time. It looks like Booker, you know, he's screwed. Or Kane is screwed. Booker's out of there. Kane stops him. Big pop to the crowd. Kane sees that the door is wide open right there. You know, his chance to win the match is right in front of him. He goes towards the door, and he's about to walk out, and then Finley comes up and shellacks him with a shillelagh, and hooey, you know, it makes a pop, and not from the crowd, let me tell you that much, brother. However, that is not the end of the match. You know, Kane, he sits up, he does his little sit-up, he looks at King Booker, and King Booker thinks he's in the clear because he got the shillelagh. That's not the case. Kane's able to like close the door on him again, but not before maybe he kicks Finley in the face or something like that, something along those lines. However, William Regal is able to get King Booker the knucks before Kane delivers that blow to Finley and gets the door shut. King Booker with the knucks, he gives just a walloping to Kane with those knucks, and then Regal opens the door, which allows Booker to get out of there and retain the United States Championship. So that's how this match ends, and we're just going to go straight into the next match, because you know how we do. And this next match is going to be a good match. Honestly, two guys towards the top of the card, not in that mid-card, breaking out of that mid-card scene despite, maybe they haven't held any championship gold in this series yet. However, Mr. Kennedy and Rey Mysterio have been, really the class outside of Edge and Bobby Lashley. They have been face number 2 and heel number 2 for most of the series, for most of what's going on. I guess towards the beginning, maybe Kane was face number 1, depending on how well you saw into the stories being laid out. However, we're gonna tease you by making you think we waited all that time to see his little shit talking, but we're gonna skip through it. And we're gonna move on to our boy Rey Mysterio. But like I was saying, two guys just absolutely class in their division. And they've had some some bad blood boiling up the last month or so. Both guys felt that they had rightful shots at the World Heavyweight Championship. Maybe Rey was doing a better job of actually earning it, where Kennedy was doing a better job maybe campaigning for his championship match. However, Kennedy was the one ultimately to take that opportunity away from Rey Mysterio. And really, that was after Rey Mysterio took that opportunity away from Kennedy by eliminating him in a Battle Royal in kayfabe. Not in gameplay, because I can't do a Battle Royal on Smackdown. But you know, in real life, they do battle royals on SmackDown and Raw all the fucking time. So I don't want to hear that. I don't understand why that wasn't a thing. Don't let it be a thing in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. I'll tell you what. I'm bringing that joke back now that we got better audio. However, I'm getting distracted here. We're trying to be Rey Mysterio. We're trying to whoop that ass, okay? I did the wrong thing there. I did the wrong... Okay. That's a big move to not be hitting on it, okay, Rey? Okay? We got some... Ooh, I'm just not reversing like I should. Ooh. Come on, man. What are you doing? Okay, and you got that roll. Okay, just for the drop toe hold. Hit me right in the ace. Oh, Kennedy. Kennedy, my boy. I feel like the slow motion helps out the computer even get the timing right for the reversal. Come on, Rey. Come on, Rey. I know you can. There we go, brother. There we go. There we go. Hey, 619, brother. Fucking Kennedy, man. Fucking Kennedy. Nice. Oof. Okay. That was I feel like that's 100% a female taunt, but maybe I'm wrong. There we go. Nice wheelbarrow bulldog there by Rey Mysterio. Big moonsault. Not gonna get the 3-ski, but we'll probably get the no-ski. Yes, sir. There it is. But that's not gonna stop us. Let's go. Okay. Nope. There we go. I don't even care if it's another wheelbarrow bulldog because those things are sick. They're high impact and they get me a surplus of momentum. Let's go. That's why we hitting this 619 right now. That is why we hitting this 619 ski. Will this be the 1, 2, 3? We're gonna find out right now. Uno, the dos, and the no sir, and the no ski. Kennedy kicks out, and then I. Okay, that's not the move I would go for. I'd go for. Okay, I actually didn't mean to do the wheelbarrow bulldog that time. I apologize. Now I'm getting cocky here. Come on, Kennedy, you bastard. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I bet you regret doing that now, don't you? Hit you with a big old froggy splasharooski. Okay, can't get the 3 there. We're just gonna keep going for these near falls. Get it? You get it? Yeah, that's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh, nope. Alright. There we go. There we go. Nice. Alright. Alright. Not alright. Yeah, you're not as fast as me, Kennedy. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do that one again. That's actually not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, nice reversal. Nice reversal. It was a bit predictable. Okay, Kennedy knows he's getting his ass beat. Gary Kubiak, you came at me, brother. Like D'Amico Ryans, you son of a bitch. I don't want to hear. Oh, man. Okay. Whatever. And doesn't. Gary Kubiak can't even tell Kennedy to let go. Fortunately, Kennedy, nice enough guy, he lets go. Who would have thought? I'm going to hit him with a frog splasharooski. And probably just get the 2-ski. Damn. Okay. Well, that's a bad joke, a stupid joke, and a dumb joke. So all in one. So I won't do that again. Damn, man.
And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not gonna win a
Nice.
match here
Nice. Big old
long,
DDT.
2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've
There we
seen
go.
matches won
There we go.
and lost simply because
Kennedy's gonna be busted open before he knows it, man.
their opponent.
What are you doing, brother? Okay, he doesn't like my crossbody. How about my CrossFit? Let's go. Okay. I actually don't do CrossFit. Can't comment on it. Let's go. You're not gonna reach with that moonsault, so let's go for the frog splash. Is this gonna get the 3? It's gonna get the 3 on SummerSlam. Kennedy, you bitch. Kennedy, you bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Kennedy, nice, good match, brother. Not really. I mean, he kind of just didn't put up much of a fight. He kind of just took that ass beating by Mr. Rey Mysterio. We're getting better at this game. We are getting better at this game, y'all. Progress. Progress. I like it. So, anyway, moving on. We are going to talk about Rey Mysterio and Mr. Kennedy a little bit. It doesn't deviate a whole lot. It's a clean victory. You know, Rey Mysterio gets the W on Mr. Kennedy at SummerSlam. And that's a big one. That is a big victory to get. So that puts Rey Mysterio in phenomenal position for whoever walks out of the TLC match as the World Heavyweight Champion. So we're gonna see we're gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna tell you anything right now. However, I will tell you to stay tuned for our main event, which is about to happen. It's loading up as we speak, baby. It's loading up.
You think you know me?
Here he comes. The inaugural, the only champion, the only World Heavyweight Champion right off the bat. Like there are going to be multiple of those. But here comes that man Edge. You know, he held the title for, I want to say, 4 months. I think it starts you off in March, maybe April, so right around 3 months. But he was a formidable champion. You know, he had a successful defense against a big red man. We all know who we're talking about here. But he couldn't successfully defend it against Big Match Bobby. And that's what we're looking at right now. Big Match Bobby, Big Belt Bobby, the Ballad of Big Belt Bobby. That's what we got right now in this GM mode. You gotta love it. That title belt is beautiful with Bobby Lashley, I'm not gonna lie. Even this 2008 version of this belt, that just does not look good at all. Looks good with Bobby Lashley. But nah, on some real shit, it is very, very fitting for Bobby Lashley here. One thing that I did notice that was very disappointing about this game is that the TLC matches are pinfall. Man, look at that champ. Look at the champ. But yeah, I mean, that's very interesting for sure. And I'm going to tell you right now, in kayfabe, that is not how it goes. In kayfabe, this is the World Heavyweight title is suspended above the ring. And it is a ladder match, more or less. It is not one fall to a finish. Gary Kubiak gets to help determine who gets the W in this match. No sir, no way, no how. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, as I said, you just got to use your imagination that these boys, that this match does not end in a pinfall like it's going to on the gameplay.
Bobby Lashley's a legitimate tough guy, no doubt about it. But
Okay,
raw
nice
power
Edge. We just getting everything in the ring. Oh golly, I hate that that's a quick grapple, like such a common quick grapple. Like, is it such a shite quick grapple? I'm just not a fan overall in any capacity. However, it's not gonna stop us. Nice, big old drop kick. Then hit him with the ooh-ah. We're gonna hit him with the ooh-ah. And we're gonna try to, I don't know if we need a, do we need Edge to have red body damage? Nice. Okay, he's gonna mimic my move. Good for you, I guess.
Hey, watch your language. This is a family show.
I said
You bastard. Okay,
exasperate.
come here. Oh, you son of a bitch. You got away with one, Edge. You son of a bitch. But I wonder, does he need red torso damage to do a table finisher in a non-table match? Question of the day.
And that's a good thing.
I don't know, but don't get up. Don't get up. There we go, brother.
Yeah, and that doesn't tickle. Believe me. He made his opponent
Nope.
look like a chump with that counter. And there's the counter.
All right, Lashley. Little torture rack, backbreaker, gut buster.
Hey, try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling it.
TRBBGB. There we go. We're gonna try to hit him through another table. Or we're gonna try again. Don't you pick up that fucking table, Edge. I see you. I can see your intent. I'm not a fan of it, and this is what happens because of your poor intent. Oh, jeez, Jesus, oh my goodness, what in the world was that, Bobby Lashley? That was the most powerful, impactful slingshot I have ever seen. I'm not mad at that. My gosh. What the fuck was that, brother? Holy shit. My goodness. I'm actually like shocked at just the impact of that whole move. I like it though. Okay, Edge. Don't get ahead of yourself, brother. Don't get ahead of yourself, brother. All right. I'm gonna hoot. I'm gonna hoot. Okay. It sounds like I'm like dry heaving, doesn't it? I'm gonna hoot. Okay. And so I continue to do it. Man, I'm just an inconsiderate person if I continue to do it after acknowledging how unpleasant it sounds. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby.
Okay, we're done.
Pull through, Bobby. There we go. Throw him right into the yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. And we gonna hit him with a Dominator. Yeah. Yeah, the World Heavyweight Champion. Hits him with a Dominator. Alright. That is... Oof. Okay. We've got... Pretty close. I don't want to make him bleed because he's going to get his little... I guess he's his primary fighting style. We're going to see. Okay, nope. Has to be a primary fight. Oh, no, it does not have to be a primary fighting style. Look at that. Okay. That's not the... That's not what I want to do either. Golly, son of a bitch. Wow. Oh, okay, no, I didn't activate it. That's why. Ah, but you lost your finisher, Edge, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker, you. Nice job, Edge. There we go. Boom skis. All right, brother. That's not. Oh fuck. Okay. How do I just want to fucking like drag him over, bro. Oh god. I'm just totally drawing a blank right now. I'm just totally drawing a blank. Get him on there. Get him on there. That was so close. Don't tell me you're just gonna do all that for a DDT. He's gonna do all that. Okay. This match. Should this match really end on a DDT? I'm glad that there are two tables that broke on it. So we'll give you the visual of, oh my god, he busted his opponent in half. Oh my god. And then Bobby Lashley climbs up his shit, and then he hits him with the and then he hits and then he gets the championship, and then he comes down and he's like, yeah. And more or less, that's how this bad boy goes. And then Edge is like, ooh, you son of a bitch. And then Bobby Lashley, as insult to injury, hits Edge with a spear. There we go. There we go. And we're going to get the Uno, the Doski, and the Treski. There we go. I like that. That is SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say, let's be real, gentlemen. Hey, that's just analytics. That's just analytics, baby. And still, World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Lashley. You gotta love it, you know. You gotta love it for big match Bobby, for big belt Bobby, and as we know it, the ballad of big belt Bobby continues. Begrudgingly, no, not begrudgingly at all, actually. You know, I'm very happy to have Bobby Lashley as the World Heavyweight Champion here in 2007. Let's go, baby! All right, so we successfully defended that championship, and this ain't no exhibition match, boy. We're back in general manager mode. And that will end our bid for SummerSlam. That's all we get. We'll check out what the other shows did when we can see a rating on it. I don't think we're going to get the... Yep, I mean, we had one fucking match. The match might have been a banger, but... I bet you our match got a better rating, too. So before we move on, we will get a quick recap. We'll just check out how SummerSlam went. I'm pretty sure this is ECW with JTG and John Cena. I'm not entirely sure. Pretty sure this is Raw, Triple H, Rick Rude. That's your boy. 4.5 stars? That's not a 5-star? That's caucus. That's fucking caucus. Undertaker defeats Umaga in a Hell in a Cell for the WWE Championship. Carlito defeats HBK for the ECW Championship in a 3.5-star bout. Okay, so thank you to Tyler for reminding me to check out the shows, or the other shows, episodes for the week, and we're going to do that. Now remember, Raw has got a bunch of created wrestlers to fill out the roster, and this is what you get. You get a fucking half-star, and they still just shaft me on the ratings. And so, you know, it just goes to show you that you're not really meant to win General Manager of the Year on Legendary Mode. So we're going to just move on. We see 1-star Ashley in, quote, Big Show in an Ultimate Submission match. Nice. JTG in a Fatal 4-Way, 3 stars, 3.5 stars for just this hosh-posh of bullshit. Okay, so that first match I thought was ECW turned out to be Raw. Nice throwing it back to 2003 with the WWE Championship match on Raw featuring The Undertaker. Okay, 2 vacant matches and 2.5, a 3.5, and then a 4. I don't understand how I'm not running away with these ratings, man. 3.5, 3, 4, 4, 3.5, 4.5. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really make sense to me, but it is what it is. Let's get into the shenanigans that we can. Let's check out the roster really quick. Let's make sure we don't have anybody's contract expiring very soon. Very, very soon, but not quite yet. Only got 350K. Okay, we're gonna have to do some advertising promotions. Okay, that's alright. Moving on. But the contracts are not something I'm worried about at this time. Let's check out the popularities. Boy, Bobby Lashley and Edge, their fatigue is just off the charts. Rey Mysterio, that's somebody we want to build up a little bit more. Miss Kennedy's doing just fine. Kane is up there. You'd love to see it. Marcus Corvon's in 87. Okay. You know, honestly, okay, no, we can't really afford to not do it quite yet. Send Chris Masters to a photo shoot. $500. That's so trash. We'll just keep working Chris Masters. plus 1. Nice. We could send him on a date and get him 5, but that costs shit. Multiple things, right? At the risk of some fatigue. It says some, but it's gonna be like 15%. Watch. 20%. Very nice. Okay, even better. You gotta love it. Extra stress will cause the fatigue. How much fatigue, though? How much fatigue are we talking? How much fatigue are we talking, brother? We'll put on Jeff. I was supposed to put... I did absolutely nothing for Ray. $3,000 for 20% fatigue. That is not a good trade-off if injuries were on, by any means. That's just absolutely trash. Alright, we're here. We made it to Smackdown. August 30th. And you know what? As a matter of fact, we're going to leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger on this episode. You got it. You bet your ass, brother. We're going to end on the Power 15 this time. We're going to shake it up from the usual roster end screen. However, we're going to call the episode here. We're not going to set the card. I just want to leave that a surprise for you, the viewer. So, if you are still watching up to this point, stay tuned for the next episode. If you're still here, you might as well subscribe. Give the video a like. Some feedback down below would be great. We'll be back at you soon with another video. Thanks for watching.